King Charles threatens to arrest Harry and Meghan. The palace gates were closed, and the tension hung thick in the air as the world anxiously awaited the unfolding of a royal drama that would shake the foundations of the British monarchy. King Charles III, the newly ascended sovereign, had delivered a startling message to his own flesh and blood: Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The rift between the monarch and his son had been brewing for years, ever since the latter's explosive departure from the royal family. But now, with Charles firmly on the throne, the gloves were off. In an unprecedented display of familial discord, the king had issued a stern warning: "I will have you arrested if you dare set foot on British soil." But before we continue, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. The shocking declaration sent shockwaves through the global media, leaving royal watchers and the general public alike captivated by the unfolding saga. What could have driven the new king to take such a drastic step against his own child? And how would the Duke and Duchess of Sussex respond to this ultimatum? As the dust settled, the world turned its attention to the underlying tensions that had been simmering for years within the Windsor family. The rift between Harry and his brother, Prince William, had been well documented, but the depth of the divide between the prince and his father was only now being fully exposed. The roots of this conflict can be traced back to the Duke and Duchess's decision to step down as senior working royals in 2020. The decision, known as Megxit, had rocked the palace and sent shockwaves through the British public. Harry and Meghan cited a desire for more privacy and independence, as well as concerns over the treatment of Meghan by the British media. However, the move was seen by many as a betrayal of the royal family and its traditions. Charles, who was then the Prince of Wales, was said to be deeply hurt and disappointed by his son's decision. The relationship between the two men had already been strained, and this latest development only served to widen the chasm. Now, with Charles on the throne, the stakes had been raised even higher. The king, known for his unwavering commitment to the monarchy and its traditions, was determined to assert his authority and send a clear message to his errant son. The implications of this royal standoff were far-reaching, not only for the family but for the entire institution of the British monarchy. Harry and Meghan's continued presence on the global stage, with their high-profile projects and outspoken advocacy, had been a source of concern for the palace. The king's threat of arrest was a bold move to rein in their influence and reaffirm the primacy of the crown. Yet, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were not ones to back down easily. In the aftermath of the king's warning, reports emerged that the couple was considering a legal challenge to assert their right to visit the UK. The prospect of a full-blown confrontation between the royals only added to the growing sense of drama and uncertainty surrounding the situation. As the world watched with bated breath, the future of the royal family hung in the balance. Would the king's hardline stance prevail, or would Harry and Meghan find a way to reconcile with the monarchy and reclaim their place within it? The answers to these questions would undoubtedly shape the course of the British monarchy for years to come. One thing was certain: the rift between the House of Windsor's most prominent members had never been more profound. The once unthinkable scenario of a king threatening to arrest his own son had become a stark reality, and the reverberations of this momentous clash would be felt throughout the United Kingdom and beyond.